better than the legendary, but doesn't have the same stats. Like, legendary might have some unique stats, like, you know, arcane resistance, that resistance. You know, you could get like a rare weapon, and it will be like a little bit better, but it won't have those resistances and the other shit it comes with. You know, it's funny. It's kind of a little annoying to look at all my options for armor I can buy, because the only way I've found to tell if the armor's better is just to mouse over the icon or the picture of the armor, which isn't that fun because, you know, I don't know, I wish there was a different way of doing it, but I don't think there is, which sucks, but whatever. But, you know, just keep recording and keep playing this game, and someday I'll get, you know, a lot of achievements. Today and yesterday, I think I got like quite a few achievements just randomly. Like I didn't even mean to get them; they just randomly popped up. It's just like, you know, achievements where you play a nightmare and you kill the boss, you get the achievement, or if you do a specific thing in the game randomly without even realizing it, then you get an achievement. You know, it's just like, I wish I was recording that, but, you know, I can't record every single achievement unless I just, you know, get a new account and start all over again and record every single gameplay of this. But I'm not gonna do that because I want to play on my own sometimes, because I only have so much time during the day to record. I actually want to look at his weapon. He needs a new weapon. Maybe when I get to level 45, I can switch out my weapon for his, and I'll use my new weapon. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, I'm just so stoked for, you know, having a new computer and replacing it. I ran into some problems while getting the new computer, and it's a long and funny story. I'm not gonna talk about what happened at Best Buy when trying to get all the things I need for my computer and trying to purchase it. I'm not gonna talk about that because that's just a whole bunch of stupid crap, and I don't want to get upset over it again because it's in the past. And it's just like, we'll just pay off the bills and then, you know, we're good. Well, I guess we can protect them for a while. So I got the new computer, and, you know, the guy from Geek Squad asked me if he wanted me to, or if he wanted me to have him hook up the computer just to show me that it does work. I'd be like, yeah, I'd love to see that, you know. I'd love to see that it would work. So he hooked up everything, and he showed me a few things, you know, how to shut down the computer properly by, you know, mousing over to the top right of the screen and clicking power and shut down and whatnot, and different things you can do, like when you're in that screen of, when you, I forgot what screen it is, but some random screen, you can just start typing. Like if you type in control panel, like a search option will already pop up and you're already typing for control panel, and it'll automatically search for it for you, which I thought was the coolest thing ever. It was awesome. So I was like, yeah, this is awesome. I love to have this. And so I take it home and I got everything unpacked. I found like two long and not very like, they're not very tall, it's just very long. I'm just like, okay, there's two of these, and there should only be one, because one should just contain all the plugins for my computer. I'm like, well, what's in this, you know? I opened the first one, it's all my cords that I need for my computer, you know, power cord and, you know, other shit that I might need for Wi-Fi and whatnot, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. And I'm thinking, well, there's one other cardboard box that looks like it has something in it, and it has some weight to it. I'm like, what the fuck is in this? So I open it. It's a new keyboard and a new mouse. I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Really? Because when I was purchasing the new computer, they asked me if I had the keyboard, I had the mouse, you know, I had all this other stuff. I'm like, yeah, I have all this other stuff. I'm good. And you know, I get the new computer and it has the keyboard and mouse. It's just like, where's the monitor in here? You know, why not go the whole mile and just give me the monitor? Just randomly place it in the computer box. I was like, wow, I was just paying for the tower and I got those two for free. That was really awesome. The mouse is great. It's much better than my other one. Keyboard's great. And the only problem I have right now is just trying to get used to all the keys, because my other keyboard I memorized most of the keys, so that way I can just, you know, have my left hand over WASD and I can just memorize it from there. But it's really awesome. I mean, the keyboard sounds great. The mouse is better. My old mouse, if you left it alone for you know, a little bit, it'll fall asleep, and it'll take like 5 seconds or so to wake it up. You just have to shake it, and you know, once you move it, it starts to wake up. It takes a little bit to wake up, and that was kind of annoying. You know, when you're trying to quickly click on something and you forgot you left your mouse to go sleeping, it's just like, well, that sucks, because now I have to wake it up, now I have to wait like 5 seconds, and this one's just like always awake. And my mom told me, she's like, well, maybe it was just tired. I'm like, yeah, because I worked that mouse hard. That's why. The mouse is just trying to take naps, like little quickies. Poor mouse. It's probably like upset that I just won't let him sleep. What else? Okay, so back to my story. So I hooked up everything. Everything looked great. You know, hooked in the monitor. Everything looked great. So I turned on the power. Computer is working. Keyboard's working. Mouse is working. Mic works. Controller works. Like, everything works besides the monitor. Okay, and here it goes. So I look at my monitor. It says no signal found, or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I can't remember what this means. So I'm like, well, maybe let's turn off the monitor and turn back on. You know, it says no signal found, and you know, it shows the power symbol at the bottom right of my monitor. It's yellow, it's not blue. Blue means it's working properly. I'm like, okay, what does that mean now? You know, I know it's not working. Like, the power is on, the power is working. It's just something's wrong with the plug-in. So I unplugged the monitor, plugged it back in, and it's just, you know, wasn't displaying anything. I'm like, well, this isn't good. So I messed around with it a little bit, and I called Geek Squad back because I had no idea what to do. You know, they remembered me, and they told me that they couldn't plug it into the VGA port because that's not where the port for the DVI was, or the new port for my monitor. I'm just like, well, where is it? And he goes, it's near the bottom of the computer. So I tried to explain it to him where I was looking at the computer, and we found it, and I was looking at the DVI adapter because he told me the DVI adapter I bought will fit in it, or it should. I'm looking at the DVI adapter and what it looks like. I'm looking at the DVI plug, and I'm just like, this doesn't look like it matches. You know, it's like putting a square inside of a triangle. You know, like there's a triangle hole and you put a square inside of it. It's just like, it's not gonna fit. It doesn't look right. So I plugged it in and it fit, and I was just like, awesome, it works. So thank you. I'll get it from here. So I plugged that in, and then, you know, the two prongs on the right hand side and the left hand side of the adapter, or the VGA plugin, has those little two prongs you can twist in. Those are such a bitch to twist because it's so hard to reach